Hello and welcome to
In Our House.
This is Series 2 of In Our House from TNT, the programme for youngsters and the young at heart.
Hello to all the new viewers from Virgin Media, and if you've missed Series 1,
This is what you've missed.
After 15 years of work, the Coffin Works have finally opened.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So, this is Laura and she's one of the apprentices. So, what are you doing?
I'm scraping the leftover seat deposits in the Dornier 17. It's one of the steps on conserving the aircraft.
I'm Commander Spoelstra of the Royal Dutch Navy and you're watching TNT News.
Design, which is called the Marvellous Mannings. His inspiration for this
Final seconds, St. Joseph was denied as the soil equaliser.
You might not believe it, but this is a 160 bedroom hotel.
What kind of tea does the Queen drink? Royalty?
There surely can't be anywhere else in the world that can claim to have a statue of a man climbing out of a manhole.
For this series, we'll be looking at animals from Birmingham Conservation Park.
Beginning with the lemurs. This week, we've come to look at the ring-tailed lemurs. Ring-tailed lemurs are really endangered. They mainly live in the wild in Madagascar. This is Beth. So Beth, what are we going to feed them today?
Hi, well they get a very varied diet. Okay, so they only get fruit usually one day a week, but we're going to be a bit nice to them today and we're going to give them some grapes as well. So we've got a little bit of sweet potato, we've got lots of apple because apple does them really good. We've got some cucumber. Right down the bottom we've got some cooked courgette because they won't eat it unless it's cooked, they're very fussy. In here we've got some chicory, grapes, carrot, and I think that might be actually, oh, and a little bit of swede as well. So they have quite a varied diet.
We have to disinfect our feet to stop ourselves from bringing any bad diseases into the lemur enclosure.
So if you follow me this way, that's Ralph, he's the male. No, you don't get none if you jump. Come on. Watch your head. Right, so they go absolutely gaga for sweet potato. That's one of their favourites.
Here we are with two babies. Tell us a bit about the babies, Beth.
Right, well these two babies, they haven't been named yet. They will be 2 weeks old on Monday. As you can see, they cling quite closely to the mother's front for the first 2 weeks. They are starting to get a little bit bolder now. Some of them are actually starting to cling and go round to her back. So after 2 weeks time they'll start travelling on the back. And at about 3 months time they'll start coming off her to forage for themselves. However, they will still return to her to feed off the mother for, I think it's about until they're 6 months old. Then at 6 months old they should be fully weaned and then they can be part of the group and just eat as normal. The babies are actually growing very quickly considering they're only a couple of weeks old. No jumping up. No. They can catch human diseases quite easily because they are so close to us. So you have to be careful if you've got colds and things. You can't sneeze on them because they can catch colds.
Lemurs' tails are often longer than their bodies, but they don't use them to hang from trees. Lemurs have a lifespan of apparently 18 years, but in the wild, more than half of them die before they're 2 years old. In the wild, lemurs are dying out due to their habitat being destroyed, trees and forests are being cleared for agriculture, and many are captured for the exotic pet trade. This makes it important that centres like this one help to conserve these creatures. Amari Koryang, TNT News at the Conservation Centre.
Here is this week's mystery picture. Can you guess where it is? Well, obviously it's a bus station. Yeah, but where? Well, we've got a CH. Well, that gives us an idea. Let's have a look at some more pictures. This week's mystery picture is West Bromwich bus station. Isn't it wonderful how the mosaics reflect on the pillar? Yeah.
Hello and welcome to our new presenter Josh, who's just finished his SATs.
Oh, SATs. Oh. At least we got a good party afterwards.
A party?
Yeah. Have a look at this. After SATs, it was time to have a party. And after all that food, why not get some exercise? It's our Hula Hoop Challenge. I don't suppose any people will break the world record of 74 hours and 54 minutes. That's over 3 days. But let's see what happens.
This is getting intense. It's the final three. A lot of people are cheering for the only boy. We're calling him by his nickname, aka Giovanni. Oh, someone just ran in there. Hannah's doing a very great tactic, very slow and steady. I also like Amari's tactic. She's lost the lollipop now. Oh, but Giovanni's just... Giovanni's out. And that was the main person people were cheering for. Now Amari is the new person. I feel quite sorry for Hannah because she is still there. As if no one notices her. But we've got one person cheering for Hannah. How long have we got left? I have no idea. Anyway, there are a lot of people cheering for Amari. Oh, no one's cheering for Amari now. Oh, Amari keeps on going. She is very persistent. And people have stopped cheering now as their voices have probably been worn out. Like Amari's hips and Hannah's hips.
Yeah!
Oh, no one cheering for anyone in particular. There's no one cheering for anyone in particular now. Everyone's just cheering. And now, oh, it's still going. I feel as if this must be sped up. Use that parachute. Oh, they're still going. They could go for hours. Maybe they could break the world record. Who knows? Oh, they're still going though. Amari looks like she's got more energy left than Hannah. Hannah is going very slow. Everyone's cheering. There's still loads of cheering. Oh, I think Amari's going down. And the winner is Hannah. And the crowd goes wild. So this is the winner, Hannah, who just so happens to be a TNT reporter, like myself. Hannah, how does it feel to be the winner? And did you think you would win? I didn't think I would win because I haven't done anything like that before. So yeah, really.
Have you ever gone on for that long before?
I don't know because I haven't timed myself before.
Congratulations on winning, Hannah. This is Joshua Dowling from TNT News at the Hula Hoop competition.
A new poll of 2,000 British people has just come out saying their top 50 most annoying things in life.
At the top of the list was your laptop or computer freezing. What other things are the most annoying? That. Yeah, or yeah, this partner snoring. Oh my god, that just drives me nuts. Yeah. When you start something. anything that's not on this list that annoys you?
Year 7s.
Oh, Year 7's so annoying, always getting me in trouble. No, yes, always. Annoys me.
Another thing that really annoys me is despite the fact that like pop stars and actors have loads of money, they just don't buy good clothes. So you see them wearing like £2 shoes, despite them being able to afford £1,000 shoes.
That's it from the survey this week. Now it's time for this.
Is this big or am I small? Well, it is big. It's a big symbol and it tells us we're heading towards the jaw reporter. Thousands and thousands of lockets and chains are made there.
75 years ago this week, British troops were evacuated off the shores of Dunkirk.
We have the special report.
By the middle of 1940, things were looking bad in France. The British troops had been forced back onto the beaches of Dunkirk.
Belgium has more or less capitulated and the Dutch Queen and the government have come to England. The Germans have taken control of the Low Countries and England and France are carrying on the desperate struggle almost alone. There's every indication that Italy will soon join Germany. France has asked for an armistice and at the moment Germany is considering the terms. Our troops are moving from France. England is becoming one vast frontier. The Empire troops are all here together with sections of Poles, Norwegians, Dutch, Belgian, Czechoslovaks and French. School life has proceeded quite normally all this month and the attendance has been kept quite steady.
Over the course of 9 days, over 338,000 soldiers, most of them British, were rescued by around 900 vessels and taken back to Britain. One of the men rescued was Herbie Carter. He was born on Waterworks Road in 1916.
And we were, oh my God, we was in hell of a state. And even if we hadn't have retreated, we'd have been massacred. On the boat that I was on, coming, the iron boat, Scott and Scott, I built in 1899. And there was half a dozen Frenchmen and they all jumped overboard and drowned themselves. How our boat got back to England, I'll never know.
I mean, it was
you
bombed.
could hear chugging.
Yeah, it was
we
bombed.
were bombed to hell.
Dad's still got
most
the
of them was killed. And I'm one of the very, very lucky survivors. And that old boat, he kept chugging. It's fantastic how that boat got back here. Ramsgate, where I landed. On the deck and my pal on top of me. And there was 3 of us mates like, and the other one pulled him off me, and he was, God bless him, he come from Sunderland, and you never forget it, you know. Every so often, I think about, you know, them that are left, God bless them, that died. And how we got back to Ramsgate, I'll never know. To hear that engine, chug, 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 and we thought we'd never get back, but we did. When I got to Ramsgate, the sailors department, depot, whatever it was, he said, "Are you hungry, mate?" I said, "Hungry? I could eat a cow between 2 mattresses." I said, "That'll make a lovely sandwich for me." And he bought a pile of sandwiches. I've never in my life had so much.
No, because you're not a big
I went through the lot.
I hope you know someone who participated in the 10K fun run because we were there to film the youngsters. We were interested in the mini fun run for youngsters.
boys and girls will be running very, very quickly. Now the green are mini numbers. Round of applause for these boys and girls. They have done absolutely brilliantly today. Western fans there crossing on. Gentlemen, big round of applause for all those from shooting down Ross through here. Great performances here. You are a winner. You are a finisher. Congratulations. Well done, Mum.
I think it's been absolutely brilliant. Seeing those young children, particularly the tiny tots, finishing with their parents, absolutely brilliant.
Certainly, I was here in October for obviously the half marathon in the Birmingham. You know, the community really embraced it. Obviously, we're back here for a 10k and this mini run. It really says a lot about Birmingham, their attitude to physical activity.
Well, yeah, I mean, we want to be the European city of running, and I think the senior juniors showed how good athletes we've got in and around Birmingham. So, yeah, I'm all in favour of it.
How old are you?
5?
5. Is this your medal?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it a good race?
Yeah.
I'm Samyak Jane. I ran 2.5 kilometers today. It was tough, but I got over it. I was pretty short though. I probably did it in about 10 minutes. And yeah, I'm proud. I raised money for blood cancer. You'll soon beat it.
And I have ran 2.5 kilometers.
Good.
Yeah.
What's your medal?
Yeah.
Ran a 2.5 run. I got a medal. And it was very fun and I enjoyed it, and yeah, it was just very tiring at the end.
I ran the 2.5k today. Here's my medal. I'm running for blood cancer. Yay!
Morrison's mini Great in a time of 7 minutes and 36 seconds with Louise Osborne. Keep
So it was a really fast race, wasn't it? How fast did you do it?
I did it in about 6 minutes 30.
That's an astonishing time, isn't it? Yeah? Did you think you'd be able to do it that fast?
My target was 10 minutes.
So you've well beat your target then?
Yeah.
So what do you think the rest of your club members will think?
I don't know. I'll need to tell them.
They'll be impressed, won't they?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So how much training have you done for this?
I haven't done specific training. I've been doing it I've sort of done bits and pieces over the last few years.
Now here's our spelling and punctuation mistake of the week.
We spotted this sign. Semi-permanent eyelash extensions. Let's hope it's not permanent.
As you know, Villa have made it to the FA Cup final.
Aston Villa was formed by people who met up under a lamppost 140 years ago to decide what to do in winter, and started to play with a football. The rest is history. A replica lamp was unveiled to commemorate their founding day.
First, the man who scored both goals in the 1957 FA Cup final win over Manchester United, the club's 7th success in the competition. Let's hear it for Peter McFarland. He never tires of talking about those goals either, do you, Peter? Next, another Villa legend in every sense of the phrase, league title, European Cup winner and past master, Gordon Cowan. Here it is then, our founding lamp to mark the beginning of Aston Villa Football Club in 1874. There are 4 brass plates on the plinth below, telling the story of the foundation of the club from the initial meeting on the way back from a rugby match through to the details of the first game, including our first team lineup and information about where the matches were played before the club moved its home to Villa Park, a place where parents can stand to explain the club's heritage and the meaning behind it to their children.
In our first series, we looked at plans to redevelop Centenary Square.
Yes, and we went to see the latest plans in the library.
Welcome to the Library of Birmingham. There have been entries from 31 different countries, but only 5 entries are left standing. Here they are. This is entry number 1. Here is the Hall of Memories, and here is the circle bit that people know as the library. The interesting bit for me is the shape of the trees and the water fountain, and this is what the fountain area might look like.
And here is entry number 2. Another thing that really stood out for me was the pattern of the floor over in this area. I don't really think very much of this place, however it would be a great place for little kids to play in. Another amazing feature of this is the fact that it has water fountains controlled by your own phone. So you could turn the water fountains on and off at the click of a button. Isn't that amazing? I wish I could download the app already.
This is entry number 3. What I really liked about this entry is the big water fountain space. If you don't really like playing with water, you could have a nice sit down or just chill in the greenery area. They have put a water kind of pool around the Hall of Memory. They've kind of made it a bit more interesting so it stands out from a lot of other things, because you wouldn't really expect to see a kind of pool of water around there. So it's nice.
This is entry number 4. It has a reflecting pool which can be frozen over to make an ice ring. I really like the paving on the floor as it stands out from everything else that you would see in town.
This is entry number 5. What I really like about entry number 5 is how it has a pathway filled with loads of greenery leading up to the Hall of Memories, which makes it really nice. I really like how they've put water jets into the design, because most of the other entries they wanted fountains, but water jets is a really cool idea as well. So, who are you going to vote for?
You can still vote on the website. That's it from this edition of In Our House. Goodbye and thanks for watching.
It is.